Well, following next on our crossband replay, we have the first crossband on this gold series of 160 metre crossbands.
Well, right off. There, Dave. Well, that'll be very good indeed, and no regrets. Yes, well, I'm just rigging up the aerial now to tune up the wooden music box and see what sort of wooden music comes out of it. Oh, we've got all sorts of new things lately. Goodies. I restocked on solder and an 18 gauge wire and everything. I wonder if you're going to the Geelong Hamfest. It's on the 25th until the 27th of this month. Don't know if you heard about that. But I thought that... Oh, you know what? One of Sister's friends at school is Tony's cousin. You know, Tony Turntable's cousin. Got to find out which is the aerial now. I think that side was the aerial. Well, listen to all the cracklies it puts into the system. And it's not even connected to the 6 metre thing. I get crackles in my side tone when I... Look at that Iris. Look at the big sparkies. You know, my long wire is picking up 6 metres to the extent that I can draw sparks off it. I wonder which 6 metre aerial I'm on. Look, I wish that would go in the terminal. That's what the terminals are there for. Yeah, it's a little bit disconcerting that we have kilties and everything there. Isn't it? Right, now, I'll tune for you. Now, I can't really tell which one's which there, Dave. Could be that one, though.
I'm on 160 now. I'll just giving out a test transmission on 1840 kilohertz there, John. So if you'd want to have one last listen there.
Yeah, well, I can't actually tell where 1840 is on this particular gadget of mine. So I'll have to work it out. Hello. Oh, good day, Dave. Oh, good. We've got Fees is back. Yeah, Fees is back. I'll turn down the mic gain. Well, righto there, Dave. Well, righto. Can you still copy me? Well, that's very good indeed, and no regrets. Oh, I'd say it's a good 5 and 9. Yeah. It sounds like you're C42. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what, Dave? I've been doing that trick with 42E compressors, make it really super. Yes. Well, yes, it sounds rather amusing there, Dave. Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Anyway. Well. It sounds like you gave it the treatment there, and well, it's very good indeed. So. Well, I hope it works and doesn't blow up. Well, it should behave itself now because it'll be all dead if it doesn't. Anyway, well, that's very good indeed that you got it working again. By the way, Drew may or may not be on. He went out babysitting. But I was actually thinking, well, for an example, Lindsay got a 42 and he got a couple of power supplies with it. We get one of those power supplies off Lindsay, and we've already got one here.
That's news to me.
Somebody can clean the chassis totally of all the garbage, and then we get 2 boxes. We bring them over here, dribbling out, and I wonder if the jar anyway, did that short out the 240 fuses, did it?
What happened, that transformer in there has got a 110 volt winding, you see. And of course, the 110 volt winding is very close to 240 volts, you know, electrically really. And what happened, when I pushed it, probably one of the diodes shorted across the 110 volt winding and shorted that out, so it was almost like putting a short across the 240 volt mains, and the lights did dim.
Well, very fine. It's got peculiar white noise on it. Oh, it's in the FM position. The noise on the band is terrific. Well, you can't hear it. Yes. Well, it must have put out some lovely sparkies.
It sure did.
Yeah, well, yes, very good indeed. Well, we are actually listening. Morning, Dave. I take it that's you, and it's very good indeed. No regrets.
Oh, no regrets at all.
Yes, very good indeed.
Well, that's excellent, John. Oh, Feedy's back.
By the way, you're on about. I haven't calibrated. I'll find out what frequency you're on.
Yeah, right.
So I'll lose your audio for a while.
Right.
What? With Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Ken there today, and Norma.
Oh, yes.
And they were. Well, Norma was operating the 501, and Ken was I presume supervising and showing the general public the gems of amateur radio, I guess you could call it.
Do they have many of the public up there?
Well, it wasn't very good indeed, because very few showed up.
I wonder why.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know what to make of it there. But, not enough turned up, and, one guy seemed interested, but, while I was there, the attendance was pretty poor.
Maybe, you'd think having Ken, the king of the Channel Gs, it would have attracted more people.
Well, you would really, but not to worry. I guess, they'll have to leave it in abeyance.
And see what they makes of it.
That's right, and see what they makes of it. Yeah, they makes of it. Yeah, they makes of it. Yeah, they makes of it. Yeah.
Makes of it. Yeah.
That's right. See what they make of it, and see what they make of it, and I don't know. What do you make of it?
Make of it.
And we'll see.
Anyway, by the way, also,
to get on something that it's good fun, and
yeah.
Perhaps to make the laugh full, I might even apply for VKDN.
Oh, you might get the call sign VKDN.
Wouldn't that be a laugh?
Oh, yeah, it would be quite a laugh, wouldn't it? Let's have a look up in the book and see. Let's have a look up in the book and see. Let's have a look up in the book and see if anyone's got VKDN.
I've lost my call book, but if they haven't, I might apply for it.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Because, I think it would be very good indeed.
There'll be no regrets.
That's right. The trouble is, by the time I get it, I'll find me loving with this funny call sign, and all the Henrys will have worn out anyway.
That's right. Yeah. Let's have a look.
But, not to worry.
You've got VKDN. They're VKDN.
Is there one there?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, what about GN?
That's pretty close, isn't it? VKDN.
Is it there?
Hang on, John. We're on 160. I just forgot.
Anyway. Anyway, well, have they got it there?
GN.
That's right.
Gee, I just completely forgot.
Well, another good one would be Boston, Ontario. We won't go any further, but that's already been issued.
Unfortunately, yes. Look, just stand by. I'll do this other test, and you can see what he makes of it.
Yeah, righto. Well, righto. I think I might have a go at doing one of those.
Oh, that would be very good, wouldn't it, John?
I fancy doing one. I haven't thought of an issue to talk on yet. We could talk on the Westgate Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could talk on the pollution in Port Phillip Bay.
Caused by the Newport Power Station.
That's right. Yes, anyway.
Crossband 6 and 6.
ASE crossband. Yes, well, it would be very good indeed and no regrets. I don't know. Well, what do you make of it? I'm trying to... well, we are getting progressively more and more set up for funny telephones and tape recorders and things.
Oh, yes, yes.
And, well... well, I was just thinking that with things getting how they are, well, we might shortly be able to... well, we can dial in and out from the shack now.
Oh, that's very good indeed.
So we can ring direct from the shack, and...
this is on your private line, of course.
What?
This is your private line, of course.
That's right. And, well, that telephone has the right sort of audio qualities to sound amusing.
It does, doesn't it?
I haven't made up my mind. This is part of why I want a bit of the tape there, so that, well, we'll be talking about the pollution, and well, it'll be quite erratic this morning, and it'll be a very good morning.
It certainly will.
But not to worry, and no regrets. And, well, I think I told you, well, Drew thinks that he has passed.
Drew thinks he's passed.
So, well, we checked over the exam afterwards, and, well, Drew thinks that he's passed, and, well, he'll be able to use his father's station legitimately when his father is not at home, once he's passed.
That's very good. Oops. Hello, what's going on? I think something's blocked. Hello, I can't hear you now, John. Hang on. What's going on? Oh, we're back again.
Hello. Are we back again?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on again.
Stopped again.
Oh, it stopped again, has it?
Back again.
Well, the power's on again, is it? Yeah. Oh, we're actually on. It's on again. Anyway, I wonder how loud I'm talking. I haven't had a good crossband session for ages now, so this is only too welcome, really.
That's right.
You know, it's really disappointing, 6. I guess that Mike's not listening 160 at the moment.
No.
But, you know, and the fact that there's not particularly much to work on 6 these days, because they're either frightened away by TVI or they disagree with each other or this, that and the other. I found that 6 has not been very good indeed, whereas before it used to be very good indeed, because, well, you could tune over 6 and, you know, you'd hear 2 crossbands going simultaneously on some occasions, and 525 as well, and plus 032, so you'd have anything up to 4 or more stations all working simultaneously in different parts of the band.
That's right.
But now it's all just gone. It's gone again.
Stopped again, back again.
That's right. Again. And well, what do you make of it?
I don't know really what to make of it. Actually,
it's been very erratic lately.
It has. And it's not really
sometimes there's activity on 6, but well, lately 6 meters has been very erratic.
That's right.
And as you know, funny telephones and tape recorders is back again.
Oh, that's right.
Jet Jackson.
Jet Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you make of it?
Make of it.
Surely. And the only thing is, Jet Jackson's got a rigged little tune 160 now.
Yeah.
So well. It has its bad points.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I get out at midday tomorrow.
You do you?
I was supposed to.
I see.
Did you visit the shack today?
I did, as a matter of fact, but of course when I got there, everything was...
Well, I'll tell you what, I've worked out you see, I've worked out how it works. Everybody's lunchtime starts at 1 o'clock, except mine's at 11.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm going to try and wangle it. See if I can work with another class or something, to make up my attendance so that I can take off 1 hour of that class every Wednesday and meet everybody up the shack.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't actually worked it out yet. I'll see Mr. Wolfie tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, his name is actually Mr. Wolf, so we'll see Wolfie tomorrow.
Yeah, Wolfman.
And, we'll see what we can tee up there.
Clap for the Wolfman.
And I suppose really in the shack we'll have to get a coffee machine because, well, one falls asleep too easily.
Yeah.
By the way, I went to bed. I've got to get up at 7 tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock and got up at 9:45, turned on the shack. So when I go to bed at midnight, it'll be as good as if I'd gone to bed at 10, really, won't it?
Certainly will, too.
So
yeah.
that'll be quite good indeed also. And, of course, no regrets there either.
No.
We've had a few feature shows lately.
Oh, yeah.
On these bands. There's been a few on. Like I said, Tilly Lamps was on last night. Oh, you heard that, didn't you?
Not last night.
That when I was testing.
Oh, yeah, heard when you're testing, but didn't hear Tilly Lamps.
Oh, we had Tilly Lamps.
Oh, I must get a copy of that.
It's very good indeed. Anyway, we had Tilly Lamps on last night, and a few nights ago we had, downtown Melbourne. Melbourne Towing is, of course, not, Melbourne Tech, rather, is, of course, an interesting place, but, of course, radios are quite interesting also.
Yeah.
We had some extracts from that, and, that was also very good indeed.
Yeah.
And we've got everything working, too. We blew up the transverter last week, but we fixed it. The screen resistor went because so thinks that he the past.
Who's this?
The Kilt Man.
Oh, yes.
The Kilt Man. By the way, there's 4 bickies to the kilt.
4.
Yeah,
That's
4.
Standardised upon, is it?
Yes, it has. We had a kilt convention in 3MT today.
Oh, yes.
And, well, we've decided that there's 4 bickies to the kilt. So when Kilt Man's on quarter power, he's 1 bickie. But so that's very interesting. And as for I suppose all you SWLs down on 160 are having quite an entertaining time listening to this crossband here, which at the moment we're featuring Kilt Man. Well, not live, of course. Anyway, so although Kilt Man does think that he might have made some mistakes in the receiving, he thinks he passed, but then he who knows? We'll have to see what we make of it. They used to let you correct the CW after you'd copied it back in Tasmania, according to Kilt Man.
Oh, that's what Kilt Man would say. Yes, probably they did.
Well, I reckon that they should, because that'd be very good indeed then.
Sure would.
Because you'd have more chance of passing then.
Yeah, I suppose you would when you think of it that way.
Although, because you see, it would mean that if you were absolutely useless at copying like I was then, you'd fail. But, if you were as good as most people are when they only just don't get through, well, you'd get through.
Yeah, I guess you got a points there.
Like, what happened to me? On the receiving, it wasn't very good indeed. You see, first of all, I was copying okay. Then, I missed a letter. And I made the stupid mistake of trying to correct the letter, and then another one came along, and then by the time I was ready to write that one, there was another one. So then I was sort of, the code was then 1 letter ahead of me, you know how it gets?
Oh, yes.
And we went like this for 2 lines, and so I made a whole mess of 2 lines, and that was my receiving out. Then, when we went to the sending, you know all about that, and so it was not very good indeed.
What happened in the sending?
Well, he said that the first bit of sending I did was very good indeed, no regrets, but he said that unfortunately he would have to fail me on the sending because when I got to the end, I went about 3/4 way through and I got all jittery, Oh, yeah. And I corrected my mistake, and then because I was so jittery, I'd try to do the E, and it became an I, so then I'd correct it again, then I'd do another E, and it would also be an I, and the time ran out while I was still trying to correct it again and again and again.
Oh, Oh, no, that must have been most unfortunate.
But if I hadn't made that last little slip, well, I would have passed the sending. But anyway, as I failed the receive, so well, we'll see what we make of it next time.
Have you got someone on in the background of your shack there?
We could even say morning.
Oh yes, we could too. Yeah. When was this?
When you were leaving, you left yourself in.
When was this?
When you fell into the water.
Oh yes.
By the way, why are you going noisy?
My light's still lit up as much as it was before.
Oh, you're back to normal now?
Oh, it must have been fading.
Okay, anyway, you know how there was that oozing, sucking sound, then there was a pop at the end like a champagne cork coming out or something?
There was?
Yeah, well, there was. Was that someone going into the microphone, or what was it?
It must have been someone doing it because there was no microphone near the place where it went in.
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering whether, well, you know. Anyway, not to worry. So, well, we'll leave that in abeyance, and we'll see what we make of it. Oh, I'll change the channels, and then, well, it might not ring again. That's what I'll have to do.
Yeah.
Rig up a converter onto my spare C42, and whenever anyone triggers the repeater, the mute light comes on that does 2 rings.
Oh. Ring the bell twice.
That's right.
That'll be good.
Because then you can say it's on again. By the way, you know Drew's initials?
Yeah.
You know what his first initial is?
A.
No, it's not.
B.
No.
C.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got phone troubles, Charlie.
Oh, I see, yeah. Mm.
And it's legitimate. That's what his second initial is. His first initial, rather.
Do I seem to have a lot of bass in my transmission? I can hear a lot of bass.
Oh, you have a fair bit, but, well...
Not to worry.
Not to worry.
Do you know what I'm on?
Oh, I think Channel G must be one of the best HF bands to come on, actually.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I certainly know, well, although I'll be building a phasing rig to replace the C13 for working through a transverter and only use the C13 as receiver, you know, I'll be going like using a Viceroy and a Drake.